Hey guys, just going to run through a bit of a flexibility session just to try and loosen up. So first off, we're going to start off with the neck. So what I want you to do, just drop your chin forward, bring it down to your chest so you feel a stretch in the back of your neck. Great, now we're going to get you just rolling a little bit side to side. So trying to keep your shoulders down while you do this, coming back and forth. Just rolling nice and slowly. And if you're feeling loose enough, we're just going to start going the whole way around. So keeping your shoulders down at the same time, and just a couple back the other way. Good. Now, next one we're going to do is a forward bend, keeping your knees slightly bent. So just going to get you to dive forward. Then what I'm going to get you to do, just bring your arms up to the side, come out, reach up above your head, deep breath in. Cool, so we're just again going to dive forward, keep those knees bent, stretch through the lower back. Coming out to the side and above your head. So just doing a few of these, diving forward. And up. Awesome. Now, next one I want you to do, legs slightly spread, have a bend forward, and then just walking your hands over to one side. So you get a stretch down the back of your legs. Gonna hold there for a few seconds, keep breathing, just helps you relax. And then back to the other side. And just going back and forth a few times. Awesome. So next one we're going to get you to do a little bit of a groin stretch. So just taking your weight over to one side, bending this knee, just tilting your hips slightly. You should feel a stretch down through the inside of your groin. We're going to hold this for about 15 or 20 seconds. If you want to pulse a little bit, that's okay. Don't force things too much, just go to where it's uncomfortable. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. And again, just coming in until you feel that stretching through the groin. Don't force it. Brilliant, and we're just back and forth for a couple here too. Next, we're going to stretch out through the side body. So, I'm going to get you to bring one hand up above your head, reach up nice and tall, grab onto it with the other hand, just bending over to the side. So you're going to feel a bit of a pull down through the side body here. If you need to roll forward or roll back to get a little bit of extra stretch, feel free to have a little bit of a play with it. But once you've got that stretch, again, looking for uncomfortable, we want you to hold it for about 20 seconds. Brilliant. Same thing, other side. Hand up nice and tall, reaching up and over. Hang on to it with your other wrist, just for a little bit of an extra stretch. Again, looking for that discomfort, but not into pain. Great. Now we're working on the thighs, so we're going to come into a one stretch. If you need to hang on to something, grab onto the back of a chair or onto a mat. bring your foot up behind you, hang on to it, bring your knees together, keep your hips level, try and keep your torso upright, standing, just getting a nice stretch down through the front of the thigh. So same thing, holding for 20 seconds. And then we're just going to switch over to the other foot. So again, bringing the foot up behind, grabbing onto it, knees together, nice and upright, and just pulling that leg back until you get a good stretch in the front of the thigh. Great. Next one we're going to get you to do glute stretch. So have a sit down, bring one foot up, bring it across, reach around with your arm, hold on to it with your elbow, and just gently pull this knee across until you feel a stretch in that back pocket area. So again, we're going to hold this for about 20 seconds. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. So again, ankle up onto opposite knee or thigh. If you're not getting it up quite that high, that's alright. Bring the opposite arm around, hook it around the knee, and just pull it across again until you get that stretch in through the back pocket area. Cool. Next one, just going to keep this foot up on the thigh. I'm going to drop the knee out to the side. So you're just getting a little bit of a pull in through the front of the hip. You might feel a little bit of pressure on the knee as well. That's okay as long as it's only uncomfortable. Again, just not forcing things into pain. Same thing on the other side, foot up onto the knee and just gently pushing that knee down. Just opening up through the front of the hip here. Next we're going to work through the hammies. So going to get the foot up onto the chair, reaching forward. Go with both hands, you get a little bit of a better stretch. If you want to feel a bit more of a pull on the calf, just pull the toes up towards you. And remember with this one as well, just keep breathing, helps everything relax. Switching over to the other side, foot up on the chair, reaching forward with both hands, a little bit of calf stretch, pull those toes up towards you and just breathe into it. If you're finding that you're relaxing with that stretch, you can just even walk your fingers down your foot a little bit further for a wee bit of an extra stretch there. Next we're going to get a little bit of a stretch out through the chest. So interlacing your fingers behind your back, just pulling your shoulder blades back and lifting your hands back. So you feel a bit tighter behind the shoulder blades, but you also get a stretch in through the front of the chest there. Just opening things up, especially after sitting down for a while. This is quite a nice one. And just to finish off, we're going to do a few extensions through the lower back. So what I want you to think is arching up and over, and then just coming back to the center. So up and over, trying to get that whole back movement rather than just hinging from one area. So lifting up and over and then back to the middle. Great, give it a little bit of a shake out. Now, you should be feeling nice and loose now. If you want to run through it again, loosen up a little bit more, then go for it.